Welcome to the Moogle treasure trove leading up to patch 7.2, the hunt for Phantasmagoria. Are you sure this is appropriate for kids? If you have not yet, you will need to get your Mogpendium from one of the Moogles in the three main city-states, Ul'dah, Gridania, or Limsa Lominsa. After you get it, it can be found in the collection window accessible from the duty menu. This book will tell you all you need to do to get regular tomestones. See my last video for full details. One new thing that may appear under the mini-mog challenges requires gathering 50 times in your island sanctuary. Now this means you need to manually gather 50 times. It doesn't count the number of items and definitely doesn't count picking up items from your granaries. It doesn't take much time, just pick something you're short on or just any random spot with a lot of nodes. First, the items exclusive to Moogle events. Seems we are continuing the tradition of having a new item and bringing back an old one. For 100 tomes we have the brand new Pesa earring. Back for 50 is the Infernal Jacket. This was last available in 2021's 6.0 treasure hunt. So again, they brought back all three of the treasure maps, but they also added a second level 90, the conceivably special Time Worn map. So why a second level 90 map? I don't do a bunch of these, but here is my best guess. Though each tier of 70, 80, and 90 has 2 treasure dungeons, well, 70 has 3, but that's another story. The level 90 dungeons appear from 2 different maps, while the 70 and 80 ones can spawn either of the 2 dungeons. So the 2 special level 90 maps probably correspond to the 2 level 90 maps normally available in-game, which I have no idea. And as always, there are 10 magicked prisms of job mastery for 1 tomestone. Back for, I think, the 4th time is the Falcon Ignition Key. This was originally available for a subscription campaign back in 2017. We might as well consider this a treasure trove item at this point. Now the remaining items are always available in-game. From Eden's Verse Furor, we have the Primal Angel Orchestrion role. This battle is about halfway through the Eden questline that starts in the Crystarium with the Anxious Crystarium Guard. From Extreme Trials, Legendary and Hallowed Kamui are back. Normal Shinryu is part of the MSQ, and Normal Siryu is part of the Four Lords questline. The extreme modes are unlocked with the Wandering Minstrel in Kugane. The Shadow Gwyber Trumpet is a drop from the extreme version of Hades. Hades is first fought at the end of the Shadowbringer's MSQ. You can unlock the extreme version with the Minstreling Wanderer in the Crystarium. Modern Aesthetics Form and Function is a hairstyle. It is rarely found in Eureka in silver and gold bunny boxes. The Pleasant Dot Parasol can be purchased for 25 Bosgen clusters in the Bosgen Southern Front. The Queen's Guard Barding is a drop in Delibrum Reginae. Both of these may also be found on the market board. These MGP cards can be obtained by completing lines in the Wondrous Tales from Chloe Aliapo in Idleshire. Riding maps increase your ground mount speed slightly. Like last time, we get 3 Heavensward and 3 Stormblood maps, but this time it's the other 3 zones. The Heavensward maps can be purchased for Centurio seals from Ardalain in Ishgard. The Stormblood maps can be purchased from Estrid in Kugane or Lucan in Rhalgr's Reach. You will need to have completed the respective MSQs, Heavensward or Stormblood. The Biddy Duckbill is sold by Xylee in the Crystarium and Ilfroy in Eulmore for 800 sacks of nuts. From the level 70 dungeon Drowned City of Scala, all body and leg armor. This dungeon can be easily soloed at 100, I think even at 90. However, this is considered an endgame dungeon for Stormblood. so it does not automatically give you something you don't have at the end like leveling dungeons do. So getting what you want is purely random. If there is a piece you've not been able to get it now. The Ancient One minion is a drop in the dungeon Anamnesis Anider. Where do they come up with these names? The dungeon is part of the post-Shadowbringers MSQ. Bacon Bits is a Porksy minion. He is randomly brought back by botanist retainers doing the Woodland Exploration 25 venture. Returning are the Elps from the Sahagin and the Bomb Palanquin, or Palanquin for you Brits, from the Kobolds. Both of their questlines begin in the Maelstrom headquarters in Limsa Laminsa in the mid-40s. New to Moogle events is the Wind-Up Sylph minion. This is normally purchased from the Sylph Beast tribe in the East Shroud at trusted reputation level. The Sylph questline begins in the Twin Adder headquarters in Gridania with the quest Seeking Solace. The Garden's Gate Orchestrion role comes from the Pixies in Ilmeg. You can begin the questline after you complete the level 73 MSQ quest, The Wheel Turns. Talk to the Pink Pixie in the Crystarium. Ballroom Etiquette, the Winsome Wallflower, gives you the Lean emote.
It looks like he's leaning.
This can be purchased from Eni in the Firmament for 1800 Sky Builder scripts. These 5 items are craftable. A crafter of the appropriate class and level could whip these up in no time, and they are usually reasonably priced on the market board. The Magicked Bed is a flying bed mount. This can be crafted by level 80 or higher carpenters, but it is not automatically known. You need to obtain a Master Carpenter 7 book available from script vendors. You can obtain script from various crafting turn-ins like Custom Deliveries or the House of Splendors. Curiole roots are a buff food for your Chocobo companion that increases XP gains. They can be grown in gardening pots that are placed in the yard of a house. They can also be found on the market board. In addition to unlocking Triple Triad in the Gold Saucer, you need to complete certain quests in order to purchase Triple Triad cards from the Moogles. You only need to complete the Heavensward MSQ in order to purchase the Honoroit card. Normally this card is one from the House Four Temps Manservant, who can be found in Four Temps Manor in the Pillars of Ishgard. You need to get through the MSQ quest Litany of Peace and then complete his quest The Paths We Walk in order to play him. As a side note, that quest begins an important questline that I highly recommend. The Porago card requires completing the quest Enigma, which is part of the Alexander questline, which begins with Slowfix in Idleshire. This can be won from Sika, who is also in Idleshire. You need to complete the post-Shadowbringers MSQ quest, A Grand Adventure, to purchase the Seeker of Solitude card, which drops in the dungeon The Grand Cosmos, which is completed as part of that quest. To purchase the Shadowbringers Warrior of Light card, you will need to complete the MSQ quest Hope's Confluence, which involves doing the trial The Seat of Sacrifice, which is also where the card drops. The Eden's Promise card will be available after you complete Voice of the Soul, which is near the end of the Eden questline unlocked in the Crystarium with the Anxious Crystarium Guard. The card drops in the final battle of the raid, Eden's Promise Eternity. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.